Hey y'all, so today I am going to talk to you about total life changes. And what I am seeing is that there are a lot of questions about the business right now because it's a lot of momentum getting pushed around it right now with the Believe tour. And so you see a lot of information going around with this company and you are deciding, well, you're trying to decide, what should you do? Do you want to be a part of it? Do you not want to be a part of it? And so since I kind of get the same questions over and over, I figured I'd just do a video and just go ahead and give you a little insight on the company and as far as some different perspectives to kind of look at it as what you should do, and hopefully I can answer some of you guys' questions, okay? Because for the most part, we all have the exact same questions before we start any business. So let's just get into it. I have my little notes right here so I don't forget nothing, hopefully, but we'll see how they go. So if you're here at this video, you kind of pretty much already know a little bit about Total Life Changes. Total Life Changes was created in 1999 by Jack Fallon. In his basement, his first product was the NutriBurst. Y'all know the nice little bottle that's sitting back there was his first product. A couple years later, he went ahead and did the flagship product, which is now the IASO, which is still the #1 bestseller. So the company has been around quite a while now. We're in 2020. It's been around since '99. Okay, so that's just a little overview, little back information about the company. So now that we're here, which you should already know that, but if you want to research more, you can just go look on the website because this is not what this video in particular is about. So the first thing that I get when people look up Total Life Changes and they reach out, they are considering, should they become a life changer or should they just become a customer? So there are advantages to both. The one that you're actually going to be will depend on what do you want personally from the situation. What are you looking to gain? What is your intent? Are you looking for long-term, short-term goals? Like, what is your whole purpose and intent of joining this company? I will say that if you are going to be a customer, you tried out the products, okay, you got samples, you tried out the products and you like it, and you want to be a customer that uses the product, then perfect. If you have no intent of doing anything else outside of that, being a customer is fine. Now, what I will say as far as being a life changer, okay, let me just back up a little bit so no one's not confused. If you become a preferred customer, you are just that. You are a customer. You purchase products just like with any other company. You have a product. You as a consumer, you purchase it and you get your product and that's it. There's nothing else that comes with it. You're just a customer, okay? And so, but if you want to become a life changer, which is saying that, okay, I want to be an IBO, which is an independent business owner, okay? So at that point, you are basically aligning with the company, to say that I am going to go ahead and tap into their 6 ways of pay. And, I also want to sell the product as well, okay? So here's my deciding factor that I say when someone asks me, should I be a customer or should I become an IBO? Here's the thing. If you are a customer that really enjoyed the product and you have intention of using the product like faithfully, if you're actually going to use the product consistently, faithfully or whatever, then I would say think about it. When you become an IBO, you will get a website with the products on it. The company will drop ship the products for you, meaning that someone will place a order on your website with the link that you provided, and they will place the order and the company will automatically ship it out to you, so you don't have to deal with the processes of shipping and keeping as much inventory on hand and stuff like that, right? Okay, and so you also get paid different type of ways as a customer, right? But here's my thing. If you are a customer and you actually have no intent as far as being an IBO for the purpose of tapping into all the ways of pay, I would say you can still do retail. Remember that the #1 way of pay is retail. So if you're a customer, you're using these products and you constantly, you're changing your eating habits, you're changing your lifestyle, basically. People start noticing when you're doing something different. Let's be honest, people are nosy. People are very, very nosy. So when people see you using these products on a consistent basis, they're gonna say, "What is that you're using?" And so you're going to give them information about what you use and how long you've been using it. And most people are going to be like, oh, well, let me try it. How much is it? I want to try it. I want to get some. Do you sell it? You know, and here's the thing. Here's what happens if you're a customer or an IBO when this situation is presented to you. If you're a customer, then what you do is you say, well, I purchased it from this person. And because everybody know, in order for you to get a product from Total Life Changes, you have to purchase it under an IBO, okay? You have to purchase it under someone. So what's going to happen is that that person's going to go to the person that you told them about, or they probably just go off and just buy it under anyone. And they're going to get the product. Now, had you been an IBO, when you tell someone else about the product and you give them your website link and they go purchase it, you get 50% commission off of that product. Now, a little bit in detail, I'm just going to make it short. It goes a little more in detail. Each product comes with a certain amount of volume points. You get paid 50% of the volume of the product, not the actual purchase, okay? So for instance, one bag of tea is around 60 bucks, okay? But it's 40 volume points. So instead you get half of 60, which is 50% of that purchase amount, you'll get half of the volume, which is 40. So half of 40 is 20. So you'll get 20 bucks for every product that is sold, depending on the volume. You get half of the volume in commission, okay? So I said all that to say that had you been an IBO when you expressed to that person who was inquiring about the business, had you been an IBO and you just gave them your link to go purchase from you, you would have made 20 bucks. Say they bought 3 different products at 40 volume points. You just would have made 60 bucks. 60 bucks that you didn't even try for, you didn't care for, and it doesn't matter. Okay, because you made the money. So what I say is that if you consistently use the products and you have intention on using them, telling people about them, then go ahead and sign up and get you the website. Get the website. You don't have to go any further than that. You don't have to worry about fast start and you know, binary and everything else that comes under it. You don't have to worry about that. However, if someone wants to sign up under you, you still can get commission off of that in fast start as well. So it's beneficial for you to be an IBO if you're going to consistently use the products, and that way when you tell people about it, you'll make 50% off of that sale. I mean, an extra 20 bucks won't hurt anyone, you know, and all it costs for you to do that is initially you buy the business kit for 50 bucks with your product. You won't have to pay that 50 bucks again. Okay, you won't have to pay it again. And so all you have to do is just get your website and continuously buy a product every 30 days. If you're going to be using the products already on a consistent basis, as I stated, each product is a 1 month supply. So you're automatically, as a consumer, you're going to buy the product every 30 days anyway. So your IBO account is going to stay active. So that's one way to look at it. Now, another way to look at it as far as being a customer or a life changer is that some people just don't care. You don't care to tell anybody anything, or you can tell them you don't mind sharing the information, but you don't care if you get paid commission for it. You don't care to think about a business. You don't care to think about a website. You don't care, and that's perfectly fine. Okay, I'm just giving you the option from both, you know, both viewpoints from where I'm standing. You know what I'm saying? How it can benefit you to just, you know, to be an IBO but slightly a customer, not a full-fledged IBO, or, you know, to be an actual IBO. So that's just something to think about it. So if you just want to be a customer, that is fine. Not everybody want to sell stuff. Okay, not everybody want to sell stuff, and that is okay. So now the other option is, as far as being an independent business owner. When you want to be an independent business owner, you have to think about what exactly do you plan on getting out of this company, because you have to set goals. You have to know exactly where you want to go. If you're clear about your vision for where you want to go, you're going to go far. And you have to decide, is this going to be a short-term thing or is it going to be a long-term thing? So what I want to say about being an IBO, the first thing that everybody wants to know is, what do you get? Okay, what do you get? So when you sign up with Total Life Changes as a life changer, at that point you're now an independent business owner of the company, right? So you're going to get a business starter kit that's going to come with, you know, a few things. You can look at my first video about this and you'll see the kit that I received that, you know, gives you the clips and the bands and the samples and everything, okay? And you're going to get your link for a website. Excuse me. Once you get your link for your website, you have your website. Now what? Okay, so the problem, the problem that is coming up now is that people say, well, I want to sign up to be a business owner, but people are telling me this is a scam. So here's the next thing. Here's how you do that. Okay, if someone is telling you that the business is a scam, the company is available. Okay, the company is available for you to research. The company has been around since '99. You give them the information, you let them go research. You can send the link yourself. Let them read up on a company, let them look up, different things with the company. Y'all, everybody can Google everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has Google. Just go ahead and Google it. What you don't want to do is waste your time on someone who is saying this is a scam, okay? Even you now watching this video, you're trying to figure out, should I sign up? Are there real people actually doing this? Is this a bunch of bull? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to make a decision, okay? Because with any company, and as far as MLM marketing, you're going to get what you put into the business, okay? What you put in is where you're going to get out. If you go in thinking negative, you can expect a negative result, okay? So another frequently asked question is, okay, so once I join the business and buy my product, and then I go ahead and buy my business starter kit, are there any extra fees outside of that, okay? I had one person ask me, well, my friend who joined said that I have to pay $19.95 to go ahead and upgrade my back office view to get a premium site. Okay, that is very much true, okay? You pay $19.95 to upgrade your back office so you have the capabilities of viewing everything that has to do with your business. It's not relevant to you right now if you're not in the business. But I said all that to say, if you spending $20 to upgrade your website is a problem for you, this is probably not the business for you. It's probably not. That so much shouldn't be a big deal to you, okay? It really shouldn't be. So the next thing that I get is the compensation plan. Remember, there are 6 ways of pay. So the biggest question we get about the compensation plan is, I don't necessarily understand it. However, I see a whole bunch of people right now that's online, a whole bunch of leaders that are, top tier leaders who are expressing how I can make so much money. They're like, oh my God, I can make $30,000 in a week. Sign me up. Let me go ahead and make it. And, and then that's it. The biggest misconception about the compensation plan is that the only thing you take from these leaders, you guys, you got to understand that when these leaders are doing these opportunity calls, nothing is wrong with the way they're doing it. But here's the thing. No one have time to actually go ... and explain every single thing in that plan. Nobody have time for that. So when you on an opportunity call and you're looking at these lives and stuff, all you see is boom, 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 boom. Okay? They're going to give you those 6 ways of pay, give you a little information about it, pump you up, and that's it. Okay? Outside of that, the outside research from that, to know what it takes to actually make it to those levels in pay, you need to go look at that on your own. Okay, you need to look that up. The compensation plan is there for you. So as soon as you're presenting this presentation, because what happens is that we tend to replicate our training over and over again, which you see one leader do this is the way you learn, this is how you learn about the product, so you go ahead and you express it to someone else, which is perfectly fine. The problem is you have to be ready to express in detail to somebody else that you're trying to get to sign up. Okay, you can't just give them a quick overview and expect them to believe in you, because you don't have that big old audience and following and big huge team. You know what I'm saying? So if that makes sense. But you only see those little 6 ways of pay and you don't see nothing else, okay? And then that brings up, once again, is this a scam? Because now I'm in the business, I don't see anything. Like, I don't see it. I don't see how am I gonna make it. Okay, how am I gonna make it? So before I jump off track, because there's so much I want to say in this video, but I don't want to jump off track too much. Okay, so back to a frequently asked question about it. Compensation plan. All I have to do, which is, like I said, once again, is what I'm hearing from people, is what they get when they're looking at these presentations. All I have to do is sign up 2 people, okay? We work off of binary. I sign up somebody on my left leg. I sign up somebody on my right leg. And my upline, everybody that they sign up, is going to start falling over to both of my legs. It's going to start falling over, running over, because we only got braid on 2. So everything that everybody else get is going to start falling up under me. And I'm just going to get paid $29,000 a week because, you know, that's how it works out. If you are thinking that, that is absolutely incorrect. If that is your deciding factor for joining this business, this is not the business for you. I'm sorry to tell you that, to be the bearer of bad news, but it is not there. You guys, the difference between the potential income and earned income from an individual is totally different, okay? You have the potential to earn the same amount of income that you see those other people that are up here right now earning. You have the potential to earn that, but you have to learn how to get there, okay? You have to learn how to get there. So automatically coming in and signing up to be a life changer, you have to understand that you have to be willing to change your own life before you can attempt to change somebody else's, okay? Or convince them to come on board with you as well. This is another thing that I get all the time as well too. I signed up under this massive leader, and now I don't really know exactly what I should do, okay? Okay, here's another question I get. So I've signed up and I'm not making the money that was said that I would make. First and foremost is TLC, make sure that they announce and they stand by not making any income claims, okay? Your income is solely based on the individual's work that they put into the company, okay? It can vary. Do you have the potential to make the same that everyone else is making that are at, like, you know, a top level or basically maxing out their binary and everything? Yeah, you do. But that's all up to you. People are changing their mind and you're kind of getting deterred about joining because someone else who've joined, they don't understand the compensation plan. They don't understand how it works. So now what they're doing is telling you, oh girl, don't do it. Don't do it because it's a scam. You want to call it a scam now because of your inability to comprehend. Okay, because the compensation plan, you guys, even though you get a brief overview from the leaders that are doing boom, 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 you know what I'm saying, with some of the IBOs at the top, like, that plan can be found, okay? I have it printed out in a binder somewhere that I used to tell people about, okay? That compensation plan can be found. The compensation plan is on the website. It's not a secret, okay? You have to understand that in most businesses, there's levels to this. You know what I'm saying? There's levels to this, okay? So when you see other people hitting different ranks and hitting director, hitting this, they did something to get there, okay? Everybody know, if you don't know, to reach rank of director, you need to have 1,000 volume points on your left and 1,000 on your right, okay? You need them in both sides. In order for you to get 1,000 points in volume, you have to push product, okay? You have to push the product. So the compensation plan states that. It states exactly what you need for each rank. Everything is created equal. But when you are in the world of business, when you are in business, you need to know your numbers. You need to know your numbers, okay? You need to know your numbers. You need to have a plan of action of exactly how you want to run your business. Remember, most people sign up for a side hustle to get extra income. You're not signing up to add on more time to an already exhausting 40-hour week that you have. Okay, so let's not make this more complicated than what it is. Don't let somebody tell you you don't want to be an IBO. Don't do it. Don't do it, because yeah, all that stuff, that compensation plan is bullshit. It's really not bullshit, okay? It's really not. It's very simple if you go ahead and read it, you guys. You just have to read it, which is something that most people don't do. They just say, oh, well, I watched Coach Tony's video. Oh, well, I watched this video. And that's it. They stop at that. You guys, repetition is the mother of skill. If you have to constantly read that plan over and over until you get it, that's what you should do. That's what you should do. Should that stop you from starting now because you don't understand all the ways to pay? No, it shouldn't, because you still have retail, which is the first way, and the second way, which is fast start. But if you want to go further and tap into all the ways to pay, you need to understand this stuff. Because how can you present something to someone else and you have no understanding yourself? Okay? That's like me trying to sell, like me trying to sell bundles to people. Like you have to know the business. You have to know what type of business you're in. Everybody know I have a hair company. I've been having a hair company for 3 years. And I don't make people something that they're not when it comes to buying something from me, okay? Something they're not used to. See, the problem, which is bringing me up to another frequently asked question, is after signing up, is it hard to get customers? Is it hard to get people to sign up with your business? It's not that it's hard to get people to sign up. It's just that you can't push this on everybody, okay? Everybody is not a salesperson, okay? Everybody's not a salesperson. When people come to me to get hair, I don't turn my processed hair customers into raw hair customers, okay? Although raw hair costs more money, I make more money off of raw hair. But it's not worth the headache, okay? It's not worth the headache. If you know anything about hair, you know that processed hair, it's totally different from raw hair. They react totally different. So somebody who's been used to processed hair all their life, they're not really going to enjoy raw hair. It's going to bother the hell out of them. And in turn, they're going to bother me. They're going to be calling me 1 o'clock in the morning saying, oh my God, this hair is bad, it's not working out. So I don't turn them into that, okay? I don't offer anybody raw hair, because they people that I appeal to in my business, people that want raw hair, they call me asking for raw hair, and I sell it to them because they ask for it. That means they already know what it is. Okay, so don't focus on negative Nancy's when it comes to if you want to be an IBO. The plan is there, y'all. Okay, I read that compensation plan over and over. I wrote it out myself over and over. The plan is in me now. I can explain that plan to anybody on my team. I can tell you exactly what it is. I can tell you, all the ways to pay. I can explain what do you need to do to get that way. What do you have to do to maintain it? Because once again, business is all about numbers. And when you plan and you have a process for how you're going to work this business, it'll work out for you. If you have a certain rank that you want to achieve, you have to know what work is going to require for you to get it. It's all about numbers. How many people do I need to sign up? How many products do I need to sell in turn to get what I need to qualify for this rank that I want to hit? It's all possible, okay? It's all possible. You just have to believe in yourself and be willing to do the work. Okay, you can't look at these big numbers and just be like, oh my God, I'm just going to sign up and then all the money is just going to come trickling down on me. It don't work that way, y'all. It don't work that way. And also another thing as well, you might be looking at this video now because you were introduced to the business by somebody who is, one of your followers, somebody who's not as popular as some of the higher up rank right now. And you're looking at them and you're like, well, a big misconception is, oh, I just need to automatically sign up under somebody big, because the bigger the person, oh, the more money I'm gonna make because they so big, okay? That's also a lie. Like, that doesn't matter, you guys. You're gonna be successful depending on how much you put into the business. So whatever you put in is what you're gonna yield out, okay? So that really don't matter. And I also want you to think about this as well. When you're passing up these little people that are asking you to sign up under them, just think that when you become an IBO, and you sitting right there, what's going to happen, because I see it all the time, you're going to say, I can't get people to sign up under me. I can't get my first 2 people. Nobody wants to sign up under me because I'm not popular. I'm not popping. I don't have 500,000 followers, so nobody want to follow me. So you have to remember your mindset going in. When you were deciding, well, I heard it from Susie over here with 1,000 followers, but because, Coach over here, Coach B got, 500,000 followers, I'm going to go ahead and sign up with her. So you remember your mindset when you were trying to sign up. This is the same thing people are thinking about you now. So you just have to work 3 times harder to just get the people. People will come. You just have to worry about how you're going to attract people, okay? You have to worry about how you're going to attract people. Whatever you put in, you will get out. You just have to know how to attract people, okay? Another question people ask about products, okay? You feel as though you have to explain every single product that's on the books. You don't, okay? You don't. Memorize and learn those top five products. The top five products are the IASO tea, the IASO instant tea, NutriBurst, NRG, and Resolution drops. Okay, that is your five. That is the top five products. Of course, the company offers more. You have about 40 products, but you don't have to express that to every person that you meet. You know, listen to people, hear what they say, offer the product. Okay. So I just don't want to go that far into detail anymore about anything, because I feel as though the more I get into it, it will be like a compensation plan and everything, and that's just too much to make the video long. So to make this long story short, quick recap. If you want to become a customer and you don't want anything to do with sales, and you're not really caring, you know, you can care less about as far as commission and stuff like that, fine, perfectly fine. Me, as in, you know, me, Meryl, and I'm pretty sure any other IBO will very much appreciate you sending a customer to me. Like, I'll take the 20 in commission. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can send them to me. They can use my link, and I appreciate you. Now, if you want to become an IBO, be ready to work. Be ready to work for it. If you're going to become one, sign up. Don't let nothing hold you back. Don't let nobody change your mind. Research yourself. Start working on your transformation and make the money. Make the money. You know, make sure you sign up with someone that you're feeling. Don't get in your feelings when you're signing up with somebody that's extremely large and they probably have a team of hundreds or 1,000 people. They don't have time for personal phone calls. They don't have time to babyfy you. You have to learn how to do this yourself. You have to learn. So it's all about researching and reading everything to your own understanding. You know, make sure you understand everything that has to do with the business, so you can go ahead and promote it. You promote the business, you work the business, you're going to get business in return, okay? So hopefully I didn't make this too confusing, because I started to record this, guys, and it was like I wasn't recording. So it's so hard to go back and try to backtrack and say everything that you initially said. So hopefully I didn't confuse you guys too much. I will have more videos coming out. In the meantime, if you want to join my team, you can go ahead and click the link below in the bio, and I'll be sure to get with you about it.